Hello guys, it's Law here and welcome to another FC24 Pro Clubs build, and today I'm bringing you my OP cam build which has insane passing and incredible long shots. Now this build is very good all round. It can pass, it can shoot, and it's got pace, it's got dribbling. It's very good. Now we're going to start with Playstyles for this build, and we start with Power Shot. Now this allows you to do LB, RB and B, or L1, R1 and circle. It lets you add it's where that animation where you're slower and you just absolutely lever the ball. It turns it into a manual shot. However, if you can master the aiming, it is very OP and it's very good. Next we have incisive pass. So this is through passes are more accurate, swerve passes are delivered with more curve, and precision passes travel faster to the destination. So this basically just makes you a passing machine. You can pass it through the lines really easily, and yeah, it's very good. And I will say that the LB and Y passes on this game seem to be very OP when I'm using this build. I've used it instead of crosses quite a few times, and you can literally just dink them back post and it works really well. Next we have long ball pass. So you'll pick this up in your cam position and you can just spray it out to your wingers, left or right. You're going to have a 5-star weak foot, so it doesn't matter, but yeah, just finding them long balls, switch of play, it's really good on this year's game. Next we have technical. So this is the RB or the R1 dribbling. This just allows you to basically sprint whilst having close control of the ball. And if you do have both Playstyle pluses unlocked, I'd recommend having this as your second one, the technical plus, because it just, yeah, I've used Messi on Ultimate Team and he's insane, and he has the technical plus. So yeah, just having that extra ball control will be insane. And finally for this build, at the moment I'm only level 55, so I haven't got level 60. So for this build I'm using Relentless. This is a favorite of mine. It essentially reduces fatigue loss during gameplay, or during play, sorry, and increases fatigue recovery during halftime. So this basically just gives you like unlimited stamina. You get to like the 75th minute and you've got so much stamina left and you can just carry on running. The Relentless Plus is crazy. You basically just you literally have unlimited stamina. It's mad. But this, yeah, you probably finish the game with like 70% stamina still left. It's really good. Now when I hit level 60, there are a few options that I can go for. So the first one would be rapid. So this is reaches a higher sprint speed while dribbling and has reduced chance of an error when sprinting or performing knock-on. So this will pair really well with technical plus and just give you that bit of pace to burst through the middle easier. Another one is Trickster. This allows you to do more skills. So if you're a skiller, having Trickster will be really good. And if you do win a lot of free kicks for your club and you take free kicks, Dead Ball is obviously a really good one to have as well. When I was playing Ultimate Team with James Madison, he's got Dead Ball Plus and it's insane. And I've used Dead Ball on a few builds and yeah, it works really nicely. Essentially the line that you get is actually longer than the standard one. And then obviously Dead Ball Plus, you have a much longer line and yeah, more accuracy, more speed, more curvy. Yeah, it's really good. Now for Playstyle Plus, I've mentioned this in previous video. The finesse shot this year's game is very OP. So having finesse shot plus just allows you to finesse anything from outside the box and you're going to score a lot of finesse shots. Another option is the Power Shot Plus. Obviously I mentioned that we've got the normal Power Shot, but Power Shot Plus essentially just absolutely smashes that ball, and it does it so quick as well. When you have the animation where it's quite slow, with the Power Shot Plus it's very quick and you'll just essentially like slightly longer than taking a normal shot, that's all it is. Whereas before, like on the previous games, you used to take forever and then the defenders would basically just jog into spot before you'd even taken the shot and they'd just block it. But with this Power Shot Plus, it's very quick. Now there is a way that you can actually equip this without having it unlocked. So essentially you just go to whatever playstyle that you can do this with any playstyle that's locked, by the way. So you want to go to a playstyle that you have unlocked. So for example, chip shot, and then you literally just go to whichever one you want to use that is locked very quickly and press A or X if you're on a PlayStation controller. So for example, I'm on chip shot here. If I go over to it slowly and press A, it's not doing anything. But if I go back to chip shot across and press it, Power Shot Plus is equipped. So if you want to use Power Shot Plus or any of those Playstyle Pluses, obviously you can use that glitch before EA patch it, which maybe they will, maybe they won't, I don't know. It's pro clubs, it doesn't make them money, so they probably won't. But for the meantime, I'm going to be using Finesse Shot Plus anyway, and when I get to level 75, that is when Power Shot unlocks anyway, and I'll probably have both of these playstyles on this build. Now for the height and weight, I'm going for 5'3", 253 pounds. And I know that sounds very strange because it doesn't sound like he will be any good. He won't be fast, he won't be agile, whatever. But he actually is very, very good. And at 5'3", I've actually won quite a few headers. And I think it's to do with the weight. He seems to just get his body in the way and he can actually jump surprisingly high. It's a strange build. With him being 253 pounds as well at 5'3", it's funny when you see them warming up because the bib just doesn't seem to fit him. He's just a fat shit basically. So now we go on to the attributes and we start with sprint speed, acceleration. At the moment, I haven't got any points into either of these. So the reason I haven't got any points in this is because I've put most of my points into the shooting, the passing and the dribbling, as I feel that is a lot more efficient for this build and a lot more beneficial to the build. At 5'3", you already have 73 acceleration, 76 sprint speed. You can have your playstyles of rapid, etc., which give you a bit more speed when you're running through. So yeah, it really doesn't matter about having sprint speed, acceleration on this build. It's all about the passing and the shooting. Now on to shooting. On the left-hand side, we are going down. We're going to add in that weak foot to give us the 4-star weak foot. And on the right, we are getting that 5-star weak foot down with the finishing. So it gives us 81 finishing. And then the extra points I've added into free kick accuracy and shot power. So we actually have 86 shot power and 92 free kick accuracy with a 5-star weak foot from Cam, which is absolutely insane. Now on to passing. On the left-hand side, this is where we get our curve. So we've got 91 curve, so you can whip those corners in. The passes, crosses, and free kicks, they're going to be bending like Beckham. And on the right-hand side, we have basically everything down the bottom, apart from the 2 bits in the middle. Those are vision. So I don't really know how much of a difference this makes. If you can open your own eyes, you can see the passes. But you have 95 long passes and 98 short passing, which is amazing, right? You got the 82 crossing and the 91 curve. This is a really, really fun build. Now for the dribbling stats, we are going down to give ourselves 4-star skills and add the extra bit of agility here along with the dribbling. So essentially we have 85 agility, 83 dribbling, 84 ball control, and 81 balance, 81 attacking positioning with 4-star skill moves. And it's a really, really nice build. And obviously, the higher level you are, the more you can add. So we'll probably go in, we'll probably get the 5-star skills just because we're at Cam. We can win them free kicks, which also leads us into obviously the shooting where we've got our free kick accuracy and the dead ball play style. If you add that, yes, it's really good. Defending, we haven't got anything in here because obviously we're playing Cam. If you have the odd point that you want to get rid of, or you're sort of like waiting to have, say, 3 skill points, but you've only got 1 at the moment, maybe put it in standing tackle if you want to do that, but that's not really important. You'd be much more beneficial putting it into one of these stats like strength or stamina, but as I say, stamina doesn't really matter because we have that relentless playstyle, so you're probably more looking to put it into strength. And even though my guy's 253 pounds, he's got 63 strength. It doesn't look like a lot, but it's weird with the, I don't know what it is, the body type, the shape. He's a strong guy. Now for the run style, I've been using Lioness. You can see it's quite a strange looking running style, sort of more hunched over. It's very much like Matilda, but you sort of hunch over. I don't know, it just makes him seem a bit more tanky when you're dribbling. So it's a really, really good running style to use for this build. So on screen now, there's just a few clips of what I've done with my pro in-game, just some passes, some shots, etc. And yeah, I hope you guys have liked this. If you have any builds that you want me to try, put in the comments below of what you're rocking at the moment. If you think it's OP, I will more than happily test them out. I'm going to be looking to do more sort of defender builds, CDM builds, and do a goalkeeper build as well. Although I don't know if my mates will let me go in goal because, you know, it's fairly difficult, but I'll keep trying and improve. And then once I've got a good goalkeeper build, then it must be good because I am actually terrible in goal. But still, yeah, put your builds in the comments below and I'll try them out. And yeah, please give the video a like, test out this build, let me know what you think in the comments below as well. And if you haven't already, subscribe. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. And again, as always, thank you for watching.